Hey, welcome to the Ramble Radio, motherfucker! Woo!
Also video.
Is it? It's 414. How about that?
Video. Oh, this just can't. Video is immune from any sort of consequences.
Is this a palindrome?
Video can do anything it wants. Oh, we're a palindrome.
414. Look at this. Radio, but it's also radio. I'm Jerry Rocha. That right there.
Eddie Pence.
And we're here to ramble for you. Now you think it's just you and I.
Sure.
But no. Direct from getting 1,000 people to go cheer on Trump outside the courthouse, it's Cody Villafania. He did it. How did he do it? How did you get thousands and thousands of people to go support him this morning? Like every morning. It's crazy. Just go. What a move, buddy.
Thank you, and big Supreme Court day too.
Yeah,
I've been.
That's right.
It's
busy.
We want that immunity, man. We need that immunity.
We need it.
The law should not apply if you we're a president. That's just not.
Ever.
That's
Ever.
not
Do
American.
whatever you want.
If let's say they give it to him, is Biden like, okay, great, I'm executing all 9 of you motherfuckers and putting in a whole new okay, good, thanks for the immunity, assholes. Is that wouldn't you? Oh, but well, maybe not execute, but you know what I mean. No. I'd be like, well, fuck it, I'm immune. I'm immune.
Sure.
Yeah, jail them all. Fuck them. Fuck. Well, how is everybody doing? Ramble 414. Here we go. Now, normally, Cody, this is going to upset you. This is our X-Men 97 recap episode.
Sure.
Oh.
But Eddie hasn't seen it yet, so I'm so sorry that you're going to have to miss out.
Oh, no.
I know.
I know you had all those points and all those
bullet points you wanted to get to.
Bullet points.
All your ideas. All your
theories of what that meant.
Now, Cody, did you, if I'm not mistaken, you set the record for most sentinel tattoos on a body, correct? Of the that's what I thought. Yeah, the most.
That is right.
Yeah,
that is right.
It's like you got 15 on your right thigh,
right?
And is it another 15 on the left, or did you go more than 15 on the left?
I've added a couple since.
Oh my God!
Really?
Count, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cody with the
so your thighs are just
tattoos.
filled with sentinels.
Sentinels. I really wish someone had all the tattoos that Cody actually. Is there a point where the tattoo artist is like, I need the money, but no, I'm not doing this.
I mean, they're just layered on top of each other now.
Right. I can't.
Good conscience. I can't do this anymore. Did you ever see that comic that used to work? He used to hang out. I don't think he ever really got passed anywhere.
Oh.
He would hang out, but he had tattoos of the Three Stooges all over his body.
No, I never saw that guy.
Just head to toe.
Wow.
The Three Stooges all over his body.
Wow.
I think it was mostly curly everywhere on his body. Like on his fucking cheeks, the top of his head was curly.
Funny? Was
he didn't
funny?
get anywhere?
Was he funny?
Three Stooges all over his body. Just tattoos of the Three Stooges.
Did he start going out for pilot season and stuff?
Yeah, that is big.
Camera loved him.
Well, at least I'll say this. That's probably one comedian who hopefully never Me Too'd anyone, because pretty easy to bust him, pretty easy to catch that guy. I don't remember, officer. He just had Three Stooges tattoos all over his body. I hope you can catch him. I know that
at some point
that describes half
that,
this town, but
don't you hold that tattoo artist liable at some point for
what are you doing
for doing that?
Or does he go? Did he just fly to different ones all across the country?
But at some point, doesn't the guy walk in and go, I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this anymore.
I can't do this.
Enough. So you're saying tattoo artists should be like a good bartender and be like, you've had enough.
You're good.
You're good. You're
making poor decisions right now, and I can't help you with that.
Hey, what if it was? At least it wasn't Curly Joe. That would have been the shittiest stooge. If it was all tattoos of Curly Joe Besser or whatever the fuck his name was.
Shemp all over his body.
Oh, Shemp was great. Shemp was great.
But just Shemp?
I think I'd be okay with just Shemp.
If you had to pick one stooge to be completely tattooed on,
Oh, it has
one
to
would
be
it
Mo.
be?
It's a leader. It's a Mo. You be the alpha. If you're an alpha, it's Mo.
Was Mo the alpha stooge? Was he really
Cody,
the alpha stooge?
thoughts? Mo it had to have been Mo. Mo was the alpha, I
I
think.
think so. Yeah.
Larry the
Mo-
beta? Was Larry the beta?
Yeah, I mean, it probably.
Yeah.
I think, but I think you would have to go Mo. You have to be the Fonz of the Three Stooges. Now there's one
Who pulled the
comedian-
most? Who pulled the most ass? out of
Oh,
the three?
Shemp. Shemp got pussy
Shemp.
24/7. I'm telling you right now. Shemp got that. I forgot that so I'm sorry if this comedian happens to watch this, but there was a comic who had it was such a funny joke. It's just way back when, and he goes, do you think the Three Stooges ever said no to a script? Do you think they're like, nah, this is too stupid, even for us? Now we're not doing this.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I mean, oh God, but I mean, is it still the best comedy show, whatever you want to call it? It's consistent. It's impossible to not laugh watching it. Correct?
No, you laugh. You don't watch. You can't watch one and not laugh. At least at some point.
Right.
At some point, it gets so
Something
ridiculous. You
super
laugh.
stupid and
Something
funny
super
happens.
stupid happens.
Absolutely. I was watching one of them where in the opening scene they like stole something and they're on the run and they just plow into a baby carriage. They just fucking knock it over. Like they just plow. It's like fucking great. That's a hell of a cold open. That would be, I mean, man.
Baby killer.
They
That's
killed
right.
a baby in the opening scene of a Three Stooges movie. That's darker than that school shooting movie, Cody, that you were talking about.
Oh.
Like that's just to just right off the bat, and we're doing it for laughs. I think that's just even
Well, if you're gonna
crazy.
do it, you got to do it at the beginning. You got to
You
do it
have
at the
to
beginning.
open.
You
You
can't.
have to
You can't
open
hold
with
that. You got to open with that.
I still think the best opening, the funniest, like holy shit that just happened, is still Easy Money. Have you seen that one, Cody? Easy Money with
No.
So it's Rodney Dangerfield and Joe Pesci. It's a really good movie. It's not one of Dangerfield's top. It's a great one though. It's not, it's not, but it has, I think, Dangerfield's best premise for any movie. So he's this guy who he has to make a deal with his very rich mother-in-law that she's going to give him $1 million or something like that. But for 1 year, he can't curse. He can't be a scumbag. He can't do anything for 1 year. And the opening scene, he's a photographer. His job is he takes pictures of children's birthday parties. Mm-hmm. And that's the opening scene. There's a little girl. And Dangerfield goes, all right, darling, how old are you? She goes, I'm this. He goes, okay, well, call me when you're that. That's the first scene. Fucking great. Well, call me when you're that. Oh, shit. So by the time you're hearing this, your favorite NFL team has most likely made a pick that will either get your fan base excited or just
cast us
horribly
back into
depress them.
darkness where
Cody,
we've been for 30 years.
I have a bad feeling about our beloved Dallas Cowboys.
Really?
I think they're going to have to get a diamond in the first 4 rounds to have a chance to be a good team. Literally, they're going to have to knock every pick out of the park.
Well, I think you guys are going to be a good team at least for one more year because I think you have the same team basically coming back minus a couple offensive line, a couple pieces gone. But I think you're still probably the second best team in the division.
Well, look, Jerry Jones said he's all in, and he proved it by interviewing Ezekiel Elliott. Like, that's right. We're going all in.
I don't know if you've seen our 4-headed running back monster of Rico Dowdle, Deuce Vaughn, Royce Freeman, and Malik Davis, but
You can cycle a new one in every down.
Every down, put in a new running back. Dude, I have a bad feeling they're going to be
when you're kind of
garbage
strapped
this
by a
year.
$60 million contract on a quarterback,
Yeah, who is
you
not
can't
worth
really
it.
do much.
Who is not worth the $60 million. I like Dak. I want Dak to win. I would love it if Dak were great, but I don't know who is worth $60 million besides Mahomes right now. I don't know if I would give, as great as Lamar is, I don't know if I'd give him $60 million if it was just up to me. And Lamar is probably Burrow, I wouldn't because of his injuries, right? Like, you ain't gonna give Burrow that because he's gonna get fucking hurt.
Mahomes is worth it because he's done it for the last 3 out of 4 years.
Exactly.
3 out of 5 years. With the team that's getting less and less every year, but he still keeps getting to the Super Bowl.
Dude, they were supposed to suck shit this year offensively. They were going to be like, well, they got him, and they somehow won it all. I don't know. I'm just. We'll see. We'll come back to this on next week's Ramble Radio. But I have a bad.
I think this is going to be the first year in a while where Jerry and I don't start off the year being like, "This is it. This is our year." I don't think I can get there for once in like the last 5 years.
There is no fucking.
Well, next year, if they don't get to the Super Bowl, they get blown up. Right? McCarthy's gone. Dak is gone.
But here's and what we all know is it should have been blown up now because as good of a regular season as they had. Okay, Eddie, I'm sorry to say this. This is going to upset you because we're going to go there. But when the Detroit Lions kicked the shit out of the Cowboys in the 91 playoffs, cocky we knew this is the time to beat us, right? Like they're get us now because watch out. And
guys weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs that year. You guys played above yourselves that year, and everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
And then they got Charles Haley, and it was like, well, see, this Green Bay ass whooping felt like the death blow of the Dak McCartney era. It felt like, oh shit, they're done.
It was the opposite of the Detroit Lions.
Yes, it was this was an ass kicking, and I honestly think they have one guy, Micah Parsons, to like build on and look forward to for another year. Like,
but you're gonna have to choose between him and CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, sure. Give me Parsons any day of the week. Yeah, you have to take Parsons because you can. If you have a decent enough quarterback, you can make some receivers look pretty good, and that's fine.
Well, but I mean, look at talking about Patrick Mahomes. He lost Tyreek Hill and won 2 Super Bowls. You don't need a receiver. The
jury is still out, but Micah Parsons could be a defensive Patrick Mahomes. Like at the end of his career, you have to.
He still though doesn't show up when he needs to show up.
Right. But my point is that's why you have to take him over Lamb. Yeah. Like you have to give him that money, and a
pass rusher should always get money over receiver all the time.
That Green Bay game, I felt like, oh shit, it's time to rebuild. Like this is where you're gonna run this back? Why? I mean, look what happened.
Do you think Jones panics at the end of the season and brings in Belichick?
But here's the bad news about being a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's who you know is getting it.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no young stud like Jimmy was, some young college mind that Jones. He's going to go get Belichick.
Or he brings back Garrett.
Or he brings back Jason Garrett. That's it. Oh, but yeah, Eddie can't wait. Eddie can't. It's just either another retread. Now, greatest retread of all time, sure, but it doesn't mean he's going to do shit. Doesn't mean he's going to do anything with it, Belichick.
Belichick was already a retread when he went to the Patriots,
right? And now it's like you expect. He doesn't have Tom Brady. I don't know. It's going to be. I think this is. Get ready for another decade of memes. Is how I'm looking at this Dallas Cowboy offseason.
The Giants are scrambling to try. I don't know. I mean, by the time everybody hears this now, we'll know what the Giants did. But and as of now, they're trying to scramble to trade up to get one of those quarterbacks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. By the way,
I don't think anybody's budging.
This is not a football talk at all. We're going to shift gears quickly. But, goddamn, I was watching Eddie. How much pussy would we get being on Classic Concentration if that show were still on?
Oh, dude.
God almighty. Imagine the pussy we get. I mean, you know what? I think that match for the gold pendant is on number 12. And then bam! And then we solve the puzzle. An ordinary guy. And then boom, there we are. And then how quick do we
we'd be late to every taping just because we're smashing
we're getting so much pussy. Do we get the car in under the 20 the first time they get like 30 seconds or something? We get it in under that, right?
Oh yeah. 15.
Cody, are you aware of Classic? That was probably done before your time, wasn't it? Classic Concentration.
Let me look up the.
Now it was a game show from like the 50s, but
Right.
Eddie and I knew it when Alex Trebek was hosting it.
Sure.
Yeah,
in
so
the 80s.
it ran hosted by Alex Trebek from 87 to 91.
Oh, what a run!
Yeah, so I was.
You were just a little newborn,
I was either not born or very
or
young.
just born.
Yeah.
It basically is like
Maybe you were conceived during Classic Concentration.
That is true.
Maybe you were.
Maybe that's what had happened. Wait, you're older than Zach, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by how much?
2.5 years ish.
Shit. So was Zach? That was Zach. There's no way Zach had a chance.
Well, maybe
A rerun.
maybe when it went to syndication.
Are you and Zach good at memory? Because then I think that would be the tell. Like, holy shit, if you were conceived during class.
I do have a good memory.
They need to bring that up. That's the premise of the game. So it's like a board with all these numbers, and
It's just memory game.
Behind each number is a match, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you unlock all the matches, you unlock like a word puzzle, and you have to solve what phrase this little drawing is trying to say. And if you do that, then you go try to win a car.
You just get all the puss.
And all the pussy. Oh my God, the fucking
just wall to wall. And treetop tall.
I think that was my favorite homesick from school game show. Eddie, was that up there for you?
Oh, I mean, I love The Price is Right. That was always
Price is Right was fantastic.
That's what you always watched. When I was sick home from school, it was always I'd watch Andy Griffith, and then I Love Lucy.
Oh yeah,
and then the game shows would start. Yep. And then you get the Price is Right. You get Pyramid. You get
that's a great.
What was the one with the no whammies? The no whammy
Pressure
guy.
Luck.
Pressure Luck.
That was they were all concentration. It was just Murderer's Row.
Oh yeah.
It was Murderer's Row of great. I mean, just boom, 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 and then you got Love Connection at night.
Right.
What else do you need? Fuck. Now, Pressure Luck was a great one. Price is Right, fantastic. But no one held Family Feud together like Dawson, though. Come on, we can agree on that, right?
But that was a primetime game show, right? That wasn't a morning. That was
but no one held it
timer.
together like Dawson.
No, dude.
Cody, who's your Family Feud guy? When they say Family Feud, who do you think? Are you the Home Improvement guy? Is it Steve Harvey? Is it Louis Anderson?
It's
the guy
probably because
himself
Ray Combs.
Ray Combs. For me, I watched a lot of Game Show Network when I was younger.
Fuck yeah.
So it is Dawson because that's probably the most I've seen.
No one could sell that if they needed to get like 30 on that very last one. No one did that dramatic pause better than him. Remember that? No one could do that. Oh, God.
Survey says.
And then,
Everybody on both sides weak in the knees every time he walked by him.
Are you kidding? How could you not be? No wonder they all fucked up.
Man, woman.
How do you
whatever.
concentrate with him right there? With Dawson, just staring you down.
You're like pushing your wife into him, like fuck him,
Go
do
fuck
it.
him. Go fuck Richard
him.
Dawson right now. Right now. So what was your homesick from school? What was on, Cody? You're homesick from school, afternoon.
Yeah, definitely Price is Right.
That's a great one.
Every time.
And you still had the Barker. That's not bad.
Yep. I had Barker. And then, like I said, Game Show Network would come on, or I would put Game Show Network on. So just, a lot of like Chuck Woolery hosted stuff on the Game Show Network.
It's a great host. Wait, did he go MAGA?
Oh, yeah.
He does
Big
align
time.
with...
Big time.
Yeah.
Did he really? Woolery went MAGA?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's he's James Woods level.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's up there with James Woods. Go to his X page and look.
If we're putting a MAGA Avengers lineup, is he the Nick Fury?
I think James Woods is probably Nick Fury, and then I think you got.
Is he Captain America? Is that big? Is that
Dean
big
Cain is Iron Man. Dean Cain's
yes,
Iron
you
Man.
Sure? Oh yeah.
I would go Chuck Woolery's probably Captain America.
Who's Thor? It's either Kevin Sorbo or Carano, right?
Probably Carano. Well, Carano would be Black Widow, right?
Right, and then Sorbo's Thor.
Wouldn't it be like if we're keeping it in the superhero, like Dean Cain would be?
Yeah, Dean Cain is Iron Man.
Yeah, Dean Cain, Iron Man.
Dean
Unless
Cain,
you want to go
Iron
Justice
Man.
League with it, then Dean Cain would be Superman.
Easy, the super easy. And by the way, I'll say this, and I'm sorry to offend all those who might be part of the families, but no one got hit harder by the Superman curse than Dean Cain. Nobody got hit harder. Christopher Reeve would not trade with him.
He got off easy, baby.
Christopher Reeve's like, nah, I'm good. George Reeve would be like, I'll just take it and shut up. I'm good. George Reeves wouldn't trade with him. Christopher Reeves, like, I'll take the horse injury. I'm not fucking. Yeah, I don't want this guy's career. I don't need to be with enough like that. I think Dean Cain got hit hardest by the Superman curse. I think he's the first true. Okay, maybe there's something to this being a
There
curse.
might be something to this curse
I think
thing.
What Dean Cain's career might be okay. This is there may be something to this because man, I didn't know Chuck was 2-2.
Oh yeah, dude.
2-2 there
2
at the
2.
fucking insurrection.
MAGA.
Yeah, his X page is just all like political garbage.
Oh Jesus Christ!
He's a full-on nut job now.
Yeah.
It's sad too. All those love connections he made.
All the love connections that were because of him. Do
you look back at your relationship? Do you get divorced going, we can't be a result of Chuck Woolery? It's
because of him. It's because of Chuck fucking Woolery.
I got to renounce my marriage.
I didn't realize he was so MAGA. So if that's how Andre and I met, I'm out. There's no way. Bye. Not if Chuck Woolery brought us together. Now, looking at this, there's no way. Man, I did not know the Wolves went that deep. That's man.
He does have a competing podcast with ours called Blunt Force Truth.
So you know it's good. You know it's not full of bullshit.
Wait a minute. But is he ranked number 40 on Good Pod's all-time nerd podcast?
No.
Bet not. I bet we're doing better than that. I bet we're doing better than Blunt Force Truth.
Blunt Force Truth, that motherfucker.
Imagine those sad 5-star ratings and positive text reviews. It says, hey, this is racial slur 8715213. You keep it up, brother. Oh, speaking of which, Cody, it's good to have you back and stuff, but these fucking people.
Oh,
we are deadlocked still at our 5-star ratings and positive. Now, Hiccup 4 is sitting at the top of the mountain right now. Cody, I bet you're thinking, he was probably there for like the past 2 or 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
April 9th.
Oh man.
Come on. Now we're getting he's nowhere. Now you missed the Dahlem run, but
the historic
Dahlem run. But I'm going to say it right now with Hiccup. We're at the point where this is like a major league hitter who's at like 20 game hit streak.
Yeah.
And you're starting to be like, now this, I don't know. But
we don't want to talk about it, but we need to keep paying attention.
Right. We need to keep paying attention. He's at 20 hits right now. 20 games going, this streak. So, and we don't want the streak broken. Do you understand? That's our point. We don't, but that's where Hiccup is entering.
Mm.
I mean, it's rarefied air.
Sure
really, is where he's going. Cody, you missed. Cody sent me. I forgot to tell you all this. Cody sent me a very, very accurate post about Vern Lundquist's final Masters call.
What?
It's a picture of him shaking Tiger's hand.
Sure.
But then he's like behind a tree?
Let me see if I can find the picture.
Is he taking a leak? What's he doing behind the tree?
No.
I think Cody was saying it was what he's in the Stall of Fame for.
Let me see. You guys talk. Let me see if I can find this.
Okay, is that the best way for him to have gone out? Is that his best final Masters?
I think to shit into the 18th hole would be the best way for him to go out. Just to go onto the green and put it in the hole.
Oh, here we go. All right, I got it.
Is the way Vern should have gone out. And they're like, what's he doing? Walking out of the green.
Wait. But at first it's what's he doing? But the minute he unbuckles his belt, how big is the pop, Eddie? How big?
It starts with one guy stands up and just starts slow clapping. And then the whole gallery just stands up.
How many people start crying? How many people, grown men, are weeping, saying that they got to see Vern take
then
shit?
He rips the flag off the, and then wipes his ass with it. Takes the pen out, rips the flag off, wipes his ass.
Oh boy!
All right, you guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready. All right. There he is in the
Sitting on the throne.
He's taking a shit.
He's taking a shit at Augusta. Oh, fuck.
He put it in the woods.
Oh, well, man. Whew. And now here, as great as this was, I have horrible news. We have contractual obligations still.
Skeletor.
Oh, man.
Gosh, what were we talking about? We're talking about Vern Lundquist, and wouldn't it be great if he rode off into the sunset by taking a dump in the 18th hole?
Yeah.
How do you want to retire? How do you want to leave your mark when you leave?
Oh, he's a little busy right now, guys. He's going to want to retire. I'll tell you, he's going to want to retire. He's going to want to take a big mouthful of my clam chowder. And not the kind I cook in a pot. My jizz is what I mean.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
We got it.
Christ. This is only after dark.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why are they going so early?
And if I do it, it would be inside a He-Man Wiki.
Why is he so happy filleting debt? It doesn't make. Why would
sense.
that make you so happy?
Why would that make you so
It's the happiest he ever sounds.
Give it a shot, Pence. Then you tell me. Okay, there it is. See, let's just. Cody, I'm so sorry, buddy. Cody, I'm so sorry. Where can they find you? This is especially a tough one to have you follow.
Yeah, I don't love this.
Oh man.
Cinestomp Cody on social media. The Cinestomp podcast, if you want to hear some movie reviews. Last week we covered. God, I already forgot.
Must have been not that good of a movie.
Yeah, we covered Abigail and we covered the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This week we're covering Challengers and a couple of other things, and then the following week we're covering The Fall Guy. So,
what's Challengers? That's a Zendaya tennis movie, right?
It is,
where she's like coaching the two guys and boinking the two guys or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it based on anything real, or was it just like, hey, it's a pretty good script about tennis? Let's make it happen.
No, I think it's just an original script. Yeah.
What's the word? Good movie?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Where does it are we entering top 10 sports movies all time or no?
No, not at all.
No, okay. All right.
No, but it's good.
All right.
Solid.
And get those Cinesnob subscriptions going. So we got to get Cody on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes.
Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper. Then every Friday, wherever you get your podcasts, I have Not Today with Jen Sturgeon.
Hey, there we go. All right.
With my bonnet.
I think what he's asking is Challengers as good of a sports movie as where Christian Slater has the heart of a baboon, and he catches a hockey puck. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't answer that, but
That again. That's not even a sports movie. There's just one scene.
They just went to a hockey game in the movie.
It's fucking it. Look, but the truth is, Cody, as abysmal as the Stanley Cup has been for the Stars this year,
yeah.
we still is not as low as that moment in Stars history. So there's that.
I mean, we're getting there.
We're getting there, but it's maybe if they get swept. You can find me in all the same Ramble places. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm also streaming video games most nights of the week. Retro Rocha on Kick and Twitch. My name on YouTube. Subscribe to the Ramble. 5-star rating. Positive text review. You know where to find us. Love us. Do all that. Have a great weekend. I hope your team has a fantastic draft. Until next week, take care, everybody. We love you all. Stay safe. Bye.